Chip Podcast Live, man. You know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm talking about, man. This is what happened over the weekend, man. Special edition, man. We got some things that popped out, man. Some folks might not be ready for, man. You know what I'm saying? But not necessarily not ready for. It might have surprised them, shocked them a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? A couple of these little things, you know what I'm saying? But that it is what it is, man. We gonna go and get into the business, man. Gonna pop off. So first on the agenda, man. You know what I'm talking about? This is what happened over the weekend, man. They done came out and said, man, Power Book 2 Ghost is canceled, man. After this season 4, talking about it's over with, man. Ain't gonna be no more Tyreek. Ain't gonna be no more Mary J. Blige. Ain't gonna be no none of them. You know what I'm talking about? It's over with, man. Now it came out a shock. Obviously, some folks been knowed about this. Obviously, man. But the guy that played Tariq say it caught him off guard. Caught him off guard. I seen 50 say he posted something about it. Was like, man, if you would have been paying attention to your phone, you would have already knew. You know what I'm talking about? You would have knew what the business was, man. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of these things are crazy, man. But Power Book all the way back to the first Power when his dad was the man. You know what I'm saying? It's always been something for us to sit back, kick back, and watch. You know what I'm saying? I remember some folks down here was throwing like Power episode parties and stuff like that, man. It's been a big staple in the black community for however many years it's been out. You know what I'm saying? Going back to Ghost, I know it's probably damn near close to 10 years, cause they did like what 7, 8 seasons with that first jump. I might be mistaken, but they was on for a long time, man. Everybody used to kick it to Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Power Ghost. Him and Tommy running the streets. I'm talking about getting it in. You know what I'm saying? For dope boys in the streets, are the ones that was in the streets that didn't ever reach that dope boy, that big dope boy status. Yeah, a lot of folks sat back and watched that, man. You know what I'm saying? Tuned into that, man. You know what I'm saying? And they seen they self through Ghosts. They seen their life through Ghosts as if that was I ain't gonna say fantasy, or like something to look up to, a dream in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that boy Ghost, he get, you know what I'm talking about? He getting it in, and they kind of seen they self if you was hustling in the streets and stuff like that. It kind of puts you in that situation. Like I was saying, man, it's like it's been a staple, man, in the black folks community, sitting back watching that show. You know what I'm saying? Now his son and took over. You know what I'm saying? They doing the Power Book 2. Tariq tearing up the streets and the college. I'm talking about he got the college bunk. He got the college jumping. I'm talking about jumping. And I ain't talking about just the boys in the basketball court. You know what I'm talking about? They got stash spots. They got folks getting knocked off. I'm talking about it been a real. It's been a real interesting series since it been on. Ain't no doubt about that, man. I guess just on the business side, they couldn't work nothing out, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember hearing about something about this a little while ago, man. You know what I'm saying? What was it, like summertime last year? They were saying 50 and Stars were having some disagreements, man. They wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't seeing eyeball to eyeball on the business side of me. To be honest, just me on me. I don't never remember Stars before 50 started putting them shows on there, man. I ain't never heard of it until 50 started putting them shows on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Power popped off, and then I was still kind of slow to the, you know what I'm saying? I was still slow to come around to that. I didn't catch on to that till probably mid to the end of the first season, but then I went back and, you know what I'm saying? You go back and watch them junks, and you see them jumps be popping. So I was, you know what I'm saying, I was a part of it. But like I was saying, the business end of it, the business side of it, you know what I'm talking about? I guess that's what it is. They couldn't get they couldn't get it situated on the business side, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy though. It seemed like that's the most lucrative thing that they got on Stars. It seemed like they should be able to fit the man what you want, man. You know what I'm saying? Or it may be some stuff on 50 side that they can't ride with. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no telling what it is, man. It's just crazy though. All these years and all this time they been locked in with each other, and all of a sudden just abruptly. Now I ain't heard them say nothing about the other shows. It's just been the ghost situation. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't heard them say nothing about the other shows, man. It just been the ghost show. Power Book 2 Ghost. I may be mistaken. You know what I'm talking about? After this, if I'm wrong, then you know what I'm talking about, I'll be wrong. But I just been hearing them say something about this particular show. The one with Mary J. Blige on it, man. That's the one y'all really want to cancel, though? Y'all want to cancel the one with Mary J. Blige on it, man? What's really going on, man? That's the one they want to cancel. Mary J. I'm talking about Queen Penny, you know what I'm talking about? Doing her thing. She getting folks knocked off. They get busted, shot at, all of that, man. You know what I'm talking about? This the one y'all want to cancel, man. That's crazy, man. But yeah, man, Power Book 2. Power Book 2. What y'all finna do? Y'all finna be adios amigos, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they might be able to get something rearranged to get on another network or something, man. They don't need to just let the show go, though. You know what I'm saying? But they probably got something in the contract with if it ain't on Stars, you can't put it nowhere else or something like that. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Things be in the contracts and then stuff happen. You know what I'm talking about? Should just be wild like that, man. But 50 Cent still got some more stuff jumping off, man. On Stars. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a good segue to the next situation I'm finna talk about tonight, man. So BMF, man. Blowing money fast. Black Mafia family. A lot of folks coming out talking mess, man. They saying this ain't as good as the last season, man. They saying they got all type of weird characters in the season. They say what they got going on, man. BMF, y'all coming out south. Said they done switched and went to Atlanta. They done switched up. The show done switched up too. BMF, what y'all got going on, man? What y'all got popping, man? These folks out here worried about they show, man. You know what I'm talking about? They calling it they show. Y'all done messed up they show, man. With all these weird characters, man. Now, a lot of folks talking about this, the lesbian chick that's on here. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing a lot of folks talk about her, talking about she don't know what she doing, where they get her from. She can't act. She can't even act like she no lesbian and all this other type of stuff. They don't like her, man. 50, where you get her from, man? They saying where you get her from, man. Send her back to wherever you got her from, man. She ain't right. She don't even fit the bill. She don't even fit the show, man. They like, what you doing, 50 Cent, man? Get her out of here, man. You got the wrong person for the part, man. You know what I'm talking about? Say she don't look right. She don't even look like she a lesbian, man. You know what I'm saying? In real life, they say, now you gotta make me believe it. Y'all ain't making me believe it, fit to get her out of here, man. But look at her. Now, it was another character. I think it was in this last episode where I started hearing a whole lot of folks start talking mess, man. The Tupac dude. Man, where they find him at, man? And then I seen a picture where he was sitting in like one of them director chairs, and on the back of it had BMF. You know how the director chairs be. He ain't have his name, it just had BMF on the back of it. And they had him turned around, taking a picture, you know, looking in the camera, taking a picture. Mine. I ain't trying to call it mine, nothing mine, but boy, he looks sweeter than a Jolly Rancher, man. He looks, boy, he don't look right, man. Not to be trying to play Tupac, man. I instantly knew who they was going for. You know, Pac with the bandana, and he got it tied in the front. Then he had on kind of like something that looked like it was the stuff that he was wearing when he was walking through the MGM that night at the fight. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff like that. Where they getting from now? I agree with everybody. Everybody going crazy about that dude, man. I agree with him about that. Man, dude don't even look like, Pac had a Gemini side. He looked like the softer side Tupac. He didn't look like the Tupac a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying, remember the facial expression. He looked soft as, boy, he looked soft as cotton, man. We down here in the South, we know about cotton, man. He looks, yeah, man. But a lot of folks going off about that, man. They saying already, what we need, like 3-4 episodes into this season, they are folks already saying this season it's the worst season yet. It ain't as good as last season. All type of stuff, man. Talking about it ain't good, 50, man. Now your other show got canceled. Now this one ain't looking as good as last season. Now I've been hearing a lot of folks saying 50 letting this show get canceled so he can save one of the other shows. You know what I'm saying? Like Stars, like, man, you got too much jumping off over here, man. You're heavy over here, man. You gotta let something go. And he ain't gonna let Kanan go, cause that's basically about his character. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't finna let that get whacked off, cause that's the character that he played. You know what I'm talking about? What you got going on, 50? A lot of folks saying you finna let this show get canceled so you can save the show Kanan, man. Maybe it's one of the other shows, man. What you got popping off, 50, man? Is the people telling the truth, man? I know it's all a business deal, though. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be all about some business, man. A lot of folks like that power book, you know what I'm saying? It got some youngsters doing, you know what I'm talking about? Some young folks handling their business. A lot of youngsters was watching that show. You know what I'm saying? That's the demographic for the 19 to 25 folks. They you know what I'm saying? They watching that show. You know what I'm talking about? They don't want it to go yet, man. They like that show, man. It's pretty cool, man. To me too, you know what I'm talking about? It's a good show. But this other show, this BMF series, man, everybody was expecting, saying like when they went to Atlanta, it was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, gonna be the best. Now they down in Atlanta with the show, and a lot of folks saying it ain't what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? But big shout out to 50, man. Ain't too many folks that did what he did, and he got all these shows all on one network, man. Now the network seeing they can't see eye to eye about one of his shows, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can get that worked out, man. 50 seems like he a good dude. I know he came down here to Little Rock. What was that, last year? It seemed like I ain't ain't gonna meet him or nothing, but I was in the area. You know what I'm saying, how you watch and see, he seems like, but everybody got to do that when they got people around them, though. But I'm not knocking. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a cool dude. Just don't cross him. And Power. I mean, not Power, and Stars. It seemed y'all didn't cross 56. Y'all didn't cross the mine out, man. Y'all tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, that's some of the best shows y'all got on y'all network, and how y'all ain't gonna let that rock out, man. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it, man. You know what I'm saying? Now look, y'all do know over the weekend, what happened over the weekend edition brings the Boosie Bash, man. Boosie Bash, man. Over the weekend, man. The Boosie Bash. He had all type of folks down there. Lil Papa, Jeezy, Big Boogie, Webby, Gorilla, you know what I'm saying? He had a whole lot of folk down there at Southern University, man. Yeah, man. It was live. That jump was live, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks, man, this is why I'm bringing this up, man. Because a lot of folks be talking a whole lot of mess about that man, Boosie, man. Like, be talking a whole lot of mess about it because he's so opinionated. He outspoken. He gonna speak his mind sometimes to his own detriment. You know what I'm saying? He get him in trouble at times or put him in situations and may have messed up some business deals that he may have had in play. But you know what I'm saying? Boosie always saying ain't nobody gonna stop his money. You know what I'm saying? He all these years in the game, so he stapled in the game. He's saying can't nobody counsel him. You know what I'm saying? Too many people love him. You know. Also, when it comes to that love, it's the flip side of him. It's on some hate stuff too. So like that's why I was saying like a lot of folks like dude, and it's a number of people that hate him as well. You know what I'm saying? But about this Boosie badge, just look at it though, man. He been doing this ain't no telling how long, man. Before it just became real real big. It might not always been entitled Boosie Bash and things like that. But you know what I'm saying? Now he been doing this Boosie Bash for what, probably 5-6 years now. And it's down there at Southern. And just think about all the people that get employed by that. All the staff that helped set up that arena. The mini dome it was down there. Just think how many people that get employed. Because it was a 3-day weekend. All the people that's around that gets employed, that gets an extra little boost of income from Boosie throwing these bashes down there in Baton Rouge in Louisiana. We already know that's one of the most impoverished, you know what I'm saying, not alone cities, but states around. You know what I'm saying? Right along with us, Arkansas, we right on top of them. Mississippi, we are, boy, I think we like the 3 poorest states in the United States, man. But just think about that. He putting money in people's hand. He put money into that city. How many people come from Arkansas, Mississippi, Texas, Alabama, or the South, or people from Milwaukee? They love Boosie up there. They come down to Boosie Bash, man. And kick it, man. Just think how much money he putting back in that city, and for a city that tried to put him in the penitentiary for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that for a second, man. Y'all folks gotta start giving Boosie his flowers, man. Start giving him his props. I know folks can put all type of stuff on his name. Woo woo wham wham. They said he done did that. He didn't have beef with his BMs all on live. Charleston White, you know what I'm saying, and other folks coming out talking about this and that, and him speaking about Dwayne Wade and his situation with his child and all that old type of stuff, amongst all the other stuff he done spoke about. Dude has done some good. You know what I'm saying? He raising his children. You know, he got into it with his daughter on live that time. You know what I'm saying? But he you know what I'm saying? He raising his kids. You know what I'm saying? He taking care of his kids, and he putting money in people's pocket about that, steady throwing them Boosie bashes, man. Steady throwing them Boosie bashes down there, man. He livening that city up every time they come down, every time he come down for that. I bet you can see an influx in Baton Rouge's economy over that weekend that he throwing that Boosie bash. Think how many thousands of people come down there, man. And they getting rooms. They eating big. They flossing. It's income tax time. Everybody got bread. Everybody got money. For a whole weekend, they going down to Baton Rouge, putting money in y'all city. Baton Rouge. Give that man some respect, man. Everybody else, give that man some respect too, man. Think about that part of it too, man. You know what I'm talking about? Think about that too, man. And then he steady. Look at Webby. He bam put Webby. His son got up there and did the new edition of his daddy old song. You know what I'm saying? They did that and put Webby out there. Steady throwing Webby in. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. Get on the stage, man. You ain't done. We ain't done yet. We be turned up too. Y'all ain't seen it, man. We be turned up too, man. I know somebody got it on, put it on Instagram, put it on social media, YouTube, somewhere, man. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody got it and posted up all them phones that was up in the air. You know what I'm talking about, man? But man, y'all give that man some respect, man, and respect what he done. You know what I'm saying? It just like it always go. Everybody look at all the bad, but they overlook the good you do too. You know what I'm saying? They gon' be on your bad, boy. Once you do something they don't like, they gonna be on it. But you can been it done for every one bad thing. You can been it done 3-4 good things. That bad thing still gonna stick out. That's what they gonna talk about. You gotta been it did 10. It need to be a 10-to-1 ratio, and it need to be public. Folks not to be like, oh, he did this though, he did that though. But folks know what they done did. He know what he done did, man. It's just a lot of folks out here, man, that's paying attention. You know what I'm saying? To all the bad stuff that pop up about the man. You know what I'm saying? The man done did some good. For real. He did a lot of good. And speaking of Boosie, though, since we owe Boosie, I'm going to just throw this in. Speaking of Boosie, you know, Kanye just came out and said some more stuff out the side of his neck, talking about he done came up, he done invented every like genre, little subgenre of hip hop, the drill music. He talking about the auto tune with Future and them down there on that wave down there in Atlanta. He talking about he done came out on he done invented all type of little subgenres out the hip hop and rap genre. Man, Boosie ain't let that fly. Boosie to be like, man, nah, you ain't invented nothing that I'm be talking about that I done did. You know what I'm talking about? If you just think about it though, they kind of came in at, you know what I'm saying, as rappers around about the same time. Kanye might have been, nah, Boosie go back to like 98 though. With CeeLo in the camp. Boosie go back to what, about 98, 99, or some shit like that. Yeah, I think he do with CeeLo and them. I think that do go back to like 98. Cause what did he get with Trill? What did he get with Trill deal? It was after 2000. Cause he first came out with CeeLo deal. And Yo Bleed deal out that the concentrated camp. But like I was saying though, him and Kanye came out about the right, you know what I'm saying, right about the same time. We definitely know Kanye ain't came up with the type of rap that them boys down there in BR came with. Come on, we know he ain't came up with that. Them boys, nah, he ain't came up with that style. It's just crazy. Boosie, like he tripping, man. You tweaking like a big dog, bro. You ain't came up with that. I understand what Kanye was saying. He done dipping and dabbling and everything else. It was stuff that was probably already done, but he know how the ego he got. He saying that he basically enhanced all of it. He said he invented it. That what he said he invented it, but I know what he really trying to mean, because you can't be saying that you invented that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You went and did some music with these people that do the drill music, these people that do this, these folk that do that, these folk that do that. Now, when you went over there, they shit probably went up, you know what I'm saying? And ever since then, you know what I'm saying? Because you put your touch on it, you know what I'm saying? But don't be saying you invented it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be saying that's just like Soulja Boy going around. He was saying he was the first dude to do this. He the first one to shoot somebody that broke in his house. Fire. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Some of these folks, you know what I'm saying? I rock with, you know what I'm saying, that high school dropout stuff, you know what I'm saying? I rock with all that. I mean, that music, college dropout, my bad. That Kanye came with them first, you know what I'm saying? I rocking with all that, man. You know, some of this new stuff he been dropping the last few years or whatever, that's cool too. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking down or something. It ain't been fixed in my ears in a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Now he done dropped something new. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get a chance to check it out, see what he got popping off. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Kanye he done came out with another statement, man, across the nation, man, and got a whole lot of folks tweaking, bro. Got a whole lot of folks talking about him again, man. I think he just like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know they always say controversy sells, man, and then he got some new music that's coming out at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? Go figure, man. But that is what it is, man. What happened over the weekend? Edition of Sick of Sucker Shit podcast. I am your boy Combo, your host Combo, man. You tuned in, man. I appreciate you. Salute you, man. Like I said last week, we're gonna try to continue to do this every Monday, man. It is what it is, man. What happened over the weekend edition of Sick of Sucker Shit podcast, man. Y'all plug in with us, connect with us on all our social media sites, man. Especially on YouTube, man. I'm trying to get that thing jumping over there on YouTube, man. I know we got 14K people that's following on this page, man. I ain't asking all of y'all. Well, I am asking all of y'all, but I know, man, I don't 200-300 of you, man. Go over there and click that subscribe button, man. Click that bell, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll be very cool. You know what I'm talking about? You wouldn't be no sucker. I wouldn't think as you is no sucker. You know what I'm talking about? You go over there to YouTube and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can get all them notifications. And then once you do that, you take your butt on over there to Instagram. You know what I'm talking about? Follow us on Instagram. And then once you do that, go follow us on what they formerly known as Twitter. You hit us on X and follow us over there. And if you ain't following on here on Facebook, man, follow on Facebook. Go to Ambitious Grind TV. Follow us over there on Facebook, man. Go to my page, Combo, COMBO. Follow me over there, man. Y'all just plug in, man. We really just now getting the ball rolling, man. Despite all this crazy stuff that's going on 2024, man, we finna try to turn the notch up, man. Break that mug. You know what I'm talking about? Sick of Sucker Shit podcast. Ambitious Grind TV. What happened over the weekend edition, man? Touch, nigga.